Fame can be fleeting. One moment, a musician dominates the charts, and the next, they vanish without a trace. In this video, we're counting down 14 famous musicians who disappeared from the spotlight. Take Lauryn Hill, who stepped away after her Grammy-winning album.
Matt Howe, Dawn Jefferson, Ken John,
or Cisco, once a hitmaker with the thong song, seemingly disappeared. Even Sean Kingston, who topped the chart but later struggled due to legal and financial troubles, plus a jet ski accident.
See, it's very defined, you're one of a kind, but you mash up my mind.
From career shifts to personal battles, their stories prove that even the brightest stars can dim. So what really happened to these artists? Let's find out. Beginning with R. Kelly.
I believe I can fly.
R. Kelly rose to fame as a music superstar, but lost it all in a major scandal. Born on January 8, 1967, in Chicago, he discovered his passion for music early. His breakthrough came in 1989 after winning the Big Break talent show in 1990, while he was part of a group called MGM, Mentally Gifted Men, which led to a record deal. But behind the fame, trouble was brewing. In the early 2000s, disturbing accusations surfaced, leading to a 2002 trial. Though he was cleared in 2008, the rumors never went away. In 2019, the documentary Surviving R. Kelly brought the allegations back into the spotlight, leading to a massive backlash. His music was removed from playlists, concerts were canceled, and the Number Mute R. Kelly movement gained traction. Arrested in 2019, he was convicted in 2021 and sentenced to 30 years in prison.
We want to make it clear that they must drop R. Kelly.
Once a dominant force in music, R. Kelly is now behind bars. His reputation destroyed. His story is a harsh reminder that talent cannot erase wrongdoing. Next in line is Lauryn Hill, a once dominant force in hip-hop and R&B, who stepped away from mainstream fame at her peaks.
It's been 3 weeks since you were looking for your friend, the one you let hit it and never called you again.
Lauryn Hill's rise to fame was nothing short of meteoric. Lauryn Hill, born on May 26, 1975, in South Orange, New Jersey, rose to fame with the Fugees, but it was her solo debut, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, 1998, that solidified her place in music history. The album, blending soul, hip-hop, and R&B, became an instant classic. Hits like Doo-Wop, That Thing, and X Factor highlighted her exceptional talent, earning her 5 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year. But just as quickly as she rose to fame, Hill vanished from the spotlight. After the massive success of her debut album, she pulled away from the public eye, leaving fans yearning for more. Rumors swirled about her personal life, with some pointing to her desire for privacy and others suggesting the pressure of fame took its toll. Since then, Lauryn Hill's appearances have been rare. While she occasionally tours or performs, she has largely remained reclusive, keeping her personal life out of the public eye. Her story serves as a reminder of how quickly fame can fade, and sometimes it's by choice. Up next is Sade Adu, an iconic singer known for her timeless music and long hiatuses from the industry. Sade Adu, the captivating voice behind the iconic band Sade, became one of the most influential figures in music during the 1980s. Born on January 16, 1959, in Ibadan, Nigeria, Sade's smooth, soulful sound transcended genres, blending jazz, R&B, and pop in a way no one had before. Her debut album, Diamond Life, 1984, took the world by storm, with hits like Smooth Operator and Your Love is King becoming instant classics. Her unique voice and sophisticated style made her an international star. By the early 90s, Sade had become an enigmatic figure in the industry. Her voice was unmistakable, and her music timeless. But just as quickly as she arrived, Sade Adu began to retreat from the public eye. While her music remained beloved, Sade took long breaks between albums, with her last studio album, Soldier of Love, 2010, taking a nearly 10-year gap after Lovers Rock, 2000. Known for her desire for privacy, she preferred a quieter life away from the spotlight, keeping her personal affairs out of the media. Her absence from the scene left fans longing for more, making her one of the most renowned musicians who vanished from the public eye. Bill Withers.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Bill Withers, born on July 4, 1938, in Slab Fork, West Virginia, rose to fame with his powerful voice and heartfelt lyrics. His 1971 debut album, Just As I Am, featuring the hit Ain't No Sunshine, marked his breakthrough. Withers quickly became a soul music legend, known for his distinctive vocal style and emotional depth. His songs resonated with people of all ages and backgrounds, with simple yet profound messages of love, loss, and resilience. However, just as quickly as he rose to fame, Bill Withers stepped away from the spotlight. Despite his massive success, Withers became disillusioned with the music industry, feeling it was too demanding and commercially driven. Bill Withers' decision to walk away from the spotlight left fans longing for more. Despite his absence, his music continues to inspire and resonate with listeners, cementing his legacy as one of the most famous musicians who disappeared from the spotlight. And now, we have Cat Stevens.
There's a 5-minute break, and that's all you take for a cup of cold coffee.
Cat Stevens, later known as Yusuf Islam, is one of the most iconic musicians of the 1970s, whose journey to fame was as magical as his music. Born Stephen Dimitri Georgiou on July 21, 1948 in London, Stevens discovered his love for music early on. He adopted the name Cat Stevens and quickly became a folk and rock sensation in the late 60s.
The files in your head, you take them to bed, you're never ever through.
He rose to fame in the late 60s as a folk and rock sensation. His 1970 album, Tea for the Tillerman, featuring Wild World, marked his breakthrough. With hits like Father and Son and Peace Train, Stevens became a voice of his generation, blending personal and universal themes of love and peace. However, just as Stevens' career was reaching new heights, he made the shocking decision to walk away from the limelight. In 1977, after a life-changing spiritual awakening, he converted to Islam and adopted the name Yusuf Islam. He left behind his successful music career to focus on his new faith and live a quieter, more private life. During the next several decades, Stevens, Yusuf Islam, largely stayed out of the public eye, though he did remain involved in charity work and education. Next on the list of is Cisco, who soared to fame with Thong Song.
All night long, let me see that thong.
Cisco, born Mark Althaven Andrews on November 9, 1978, was a force to be reckoned with in the late 90s and early 2000s. As the lead singer of the group Drew Hill, Cisco was already gaining recognition, but it was his 2000 solo hit Thong Song that skyrocketed him into global superstardom. The song, with its catchy beat and playful lyrics, became a cultural phenomenon. His flamboyant persona, spiked platinum hair, and bold fashion choices made him instantly recognizable. He seemed poised for a long-lasting career in the limelight. But as quickly as he rose to fame, Cisco seemed to disappear from the spotlight. After the success of Unleash the Dragon, his subsequent albums failed to capture the same level of attention. His personal life and public image began to take center stage, and the intense scrutiny seemed to push him out of the mainstream. He also struggled with the pressures of fame, and by the mid-2000s, Cisco was no longer making the same impact on the charts. Continuing, we have CeeLo Green, who once dominated the charts with a hit track, Forget You.
See you drive around town with the girl I love and I'm like,
CeeLo Green, born Thomas DeCarlo Calloway on May 30th, 1975 in Atlanta, rose to fame in the mid-90s as part of Goody Mob, helping pioneer Southern rap with his soulful, gospel-infused voice. His career soared in 2006 when he teamed up with Danger Mouse to form Gnarls Barkley, releasing the Grammy-winning hit Crazy, but he vanished from the mainstream spotlight. In 2014, controversial comments surrounding allegations against him led to massive backlash, and he lost key industry opportunities. His TV show was canceled, and his career took a significant hit. Though he has continued making music and performing, CeeLo never quite regained his former status.